TechInsights is the authoritative information source for the semiconductor market, and anyone with a deep interest in semiconductors. We create informative research content which is used by product teams when they're designing chips. It's used to benchmark your innovations versus your competition. It's used to support and manage IP strategy and many other use cases as well. Our customers have typically been the semiconductor companies themselves, but increasingly we're seeing opportunities with companies that are dependent on semiconductors, such as the automotive industry or the manufacturing industry. Semiconductors is a fascinating sector that we are truly dependent on. I mean, semiconductors are ubiquitous now. Last year, over 1 trillion semiconductors were shipped. To put that into perspective, that's almost 200 chips per every human on the planet sold last year. It's probably crept up on us how dependent we are on semiconductors now. The COVID pandemic really did pull forwards digitalization in a major way. It is amazing that companies now designing their own chips, and 7 out of the top 10 US companies by market cap are now designing semiconductors. And I'm not talking about your Intels and Qualcomms, I'm talking about the likes of Apple, Google, Amazon, even Walmart are designing their own chips now. And all of this innovation continues to create incredible amounts of intellectual property. There's not many sectors which have as much intellectual property as the semiconductor market. TechInsights is really influential in providing support to manage IP portfolios. Working with Oakley has been a really good experience. I mean, I've worked with them for a little over 4.5 years now. It's a relationship which encourages decision-making, fast decision-making. There's a lot of autonomy offered to me, but a lot of support as well. Pivoting any business is not easy. Changing the business model is not easy. It's not easy for your internal colleagues to understand, for your customers to understand. Oakley's support in this and experience in pivoting business models has been tremendously valuable. We've moved from serving our customers using custom projects, which tended to be very expensive and limited the number of customers that could do business with us, to moving to a syndicated content play with a subscription model, which has essentially lowered the cost of access to our content for our customers and allowed us to serve a broader market. And Oakley's vision on that, their support in that, their experience with other like-minded companies has been tremendously useful for us to get the plan right and then execute that plan.